faster at doing this. Hey Josh, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? How was your weekend? Whether or not you celebrated Easter. All right, I just got everything I need to get out of the way. Everyone knows I am live. How's everyone doing? Hope you all had a good weekend. Hope you all had a happy Easter. And if you don't celebrate Easter, hope you guys had some good food at least. That's all I did was eat on Sunday. So, not much has changed really. Easter good, lots of chocolate with the kids. Oh yeah, man, I had my fair share of chocolate, dude. I still got a bag of candy sitting here somewhere. I'm in my mid-20s and I'm still getting candy, so I can't complain. I had a good Easter. It was kind of uneventful for me, but you know, it's just nice just hanging out with the family and all that. Just, you know, shooting the shit, hanging out. So, what the hell happened to my camera? Oh, come on. Oh, hold on a second. I'm frozen. Camera. Right, change the source. Okay, cool, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, had a good Easter. Like I said, nothing much going on. The markets were kind of slow, so yeah, I had nothing to really do besides just enjoy the day and just kind of hang out. So hope you guys did the same. So not much has really changed, or not really changed, but not a lot has happened. I did decide to hop into some longs just in case. My game plan is I do see an ABC based off of this structure here. All right, and I'm taking that long off of the C wave. Now, based on what's been happening over the past week or so, I would say arguably probably March 30th. Yeah, a couple weeks. What's been going on has been pretty bearish in my opinion. It is not looking good. And to me, it just doesn't look like a good possible reversal point macro-wise for me. So I'm taking this as a possible heads position. Where am I going to take profit? Really depends on, there's a couple things I'm looking at. First of all, I don't plan on taking this the entire way up to my original short position. I personally don't believe it'll get that high. You know, I think something like this is going to happen to where, you know, we might have an A, you know, either continue to build up or somewhere in this region will come down and possibly see some sort of retest for another leg higher. And you know, there's different areas that I'm looking for resistance wise. You know, you got the 0.5 to 0.382, which also lines up with kind of this area here. I just like this sort of area as a zone, as a good resistance, because there was some chop that built some either support which failed, and eventually that support will turn into resistance. So I think that's a good area to take, or at least to look to take profit on. So depending on what happens next and, you know, where the structure forms, that's going to be where I'm looking to take profit. So right now I'm sitting in a BTC long, and I am sitting in the ETH long. I feel bad because I did not get a chance to update the Discord on this. If you guys are in it, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I thought I posted an ETH setup as well. I guess I didn't. But I'm just letting you guys know that I'm sitting on in this position on ETH as well. Let's base off of this ABC. And kind of the same idea. I'm looking for a temporary resistance point to take profit at. You know, this area between the 0.5 and the 0.382 or the 0.441 region does line up for really well with this price action. That's been kind of choppy here. So for me, that's a good area of resistance. That's where I'm going to be looking to take profit based off of that. And we'll see what happens. But that's my plan. Nothing much has really changed. My overall general idea is still that I'm macro bearish. I'm in my shorts. And, you know, in situations like this, all you can do is just keep an eye out on certain things to happen. Whether you want to look to take some sort of hedge or you're looking to just ride it all the way down. Really depends on what you want, but this is a good time for you to go out there and live your life a little bit. You know, things aren't too crazy, in my opinion. You had a decent amount of time before this bullish ABC did form from the 11th. So you had about a week. So that's a good enough time for me. That's a lot of time to go out and about, do what you got to do. You know, you don't have to sit here glued to the charts all day. So that's my plan. Let me just show you guys. I do this every time. It's contract on the top menu. I need to switch my... All right, I get it. All right, dude. There's a way to switch accounts. There you go. So right now, these are my two positions. That's about it. Yeah. We're sitting at about, I think I did the math on this earlier, about like 1,100. Not including the extra money I haven't put into bybit yet, which I gotta do. I had to give the money out for someone to borrow, unfortunately, once I got the money. So I'm just waiting for them to pay me back. It's something I'm not too worried about. It's not that much, but if I'm gonna do it, I want to at least put the full amount in and not have to worry about it. But I should do it sooner or later. I keep telling myself to, but I'm doing pretty good with this account. So for me, it's not really a rush. So that's about it. If you guys have any questions for me, now's the time to do so. I'm going to open the floor up to you guys to ask whatever you like. If you're just popping in, hello, welcome. If you guys want me to go over what I just said, I could do that again, but we're just going to hang out for a little bit. And I do have a lot of stuff I'm working on behind the scenes. I don't know if you guys noticed, but earlier today, I did post a video, another video on the channel. Basically, it's a tutorial on how to stop missing out on trades. And with this kind of stuff, I usually, if I'm going to make videos like this, I go off of either what I'm hearing or what people are asking me or stuff that I experience real time that I'm having issues with. In this case, I actually got a good amount of questions between, you know, people reaching out to me on Discord and people reaching out to me my real life, my personal life, kind of asking the same thing. So I was like, you know what, let me just make a video, and so hopefully it'll help you guys as well. It's basically some tips that I use to how to make sure I don't get stopped out, and it involves, you know, coming up with a plan, setting the appropriate alerts. You know, if you guys aren't necessarily at your computer all the time, so I can show you some tips and tricks on how to set alerts based off of what you're looking for. You can set multiple alerts to anticipate certain moves, and overall, just setting alerts helps you pay attention without actually paying attention. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, checked out that video, I appreciate if you guys would. So let's see. Josh KNC can definitely do that for you. Is the Coinbase chart the good one? Let's see. That goes back to 17th, yeah. All right. So what is KNC showing me? Well, this just looks like ABC here. If I go to an hour, let's go 4 hours. I'm going to highlight this area here. All right. On a macro side, this looks pretty bearish. Based off of this area here, go to like a 2 hour. Now, did it put in a lower low again? No. Where's the lowest point? There? Alright, so this is going to be a little choppy, but I think this is something like a B and a very extended C with an ABC here. And within that C leg, looks like one giant ABC. So this is kind of choppy. I think a good area to look for is that 3.761 area. If you're looking to get a little bit sooner, you know, you have this ABC here. The things, just based off the conditions of what BTC is going through, what possible a little bit more upside we have. I don't think I would touch this until it gets back down to 3.7681 area. Let's see. Looks like Luna before it dumped. Massive double top. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I have a feeling if it does, it's not, I don't think it's gonna dump right away. It could easily just, you know, kind of chop its way up, like kind of what it did here. It looks like this. It's what this coin likes to do. It's just kind of messy structure wise. So if you're gonna do that, just tread lightly. My opinion, not financial advice, obviously, but that's how I would approach it. Let's see. I forgot what I was drawing with this. Some sort of wedge. Luna, let's see, Luna. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of similar. Especially this chop right here. But before, I mean, besides that, it's pretty common. And it's stuff like this I would just be careful on. Always like position sizing, good risk management, especially on the shit coins. Absolutely. You know, that's what I always say. But if you're gonna play with stuff like this, just tread lightly. You know. If you're use a quarter of what you're normally risking just to be safe. You know, if you normally use 1%, use a 1/4%. Give yourself some wiggle room stop loss wise. You know, just be careful. That's not what I wanted. All right, anything else? Anything else, Josh? How's my volume, by the way? Am I a little quiet or no? I moved some stuff around. I had to reconnect some things. For some reason, some of my filters on the audio side didn't save, so I had to retweak some things. Just let me know how the audio is. I think it should be good. I might turn it up just a little bit. That's probably the most I'm going to do, so let me know how that is. All right. Like I was saying before I looked at this coin, I got a lot of stuff I'm working on content-wise behind the scene. To give you guys a quick preview. So stuff for the Discord. Getting some crackling on the mic with good volume. Why does that keep happening? I gotta look into another some sort of audio program, because I've tried everything, and that crackling is what's pissing me off. But anyway, I'm gonna try to not speak directly into the mic. Maybe that's an issue. So, some stuff for the Discord I'm working on. I'm currently reading through Trading in the Zone again, and it's a good refresher for me, and I always recommend you guys, if you guys read it, read it again. If you guys haven't read it, please read it. It's such a good read. And basically what I plan on doing is kind of breaking down some of the sections and going over with you guys, is to paint you guys a better picture of what this book is about. I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, just tell you what the book is without you actually reading it. I recommend you read it 1000%. So just to give you a little insight here, these are all the notes I have so far. So I'm like a little bit more than halfway. There's some stuff that I found highlighted that I really like that I want to go over. So I'm making content on that. There's some other videos I want to go over with you guys as well. YouTube videos, I have a couple ideas I want to talk about, and you know, I just released one today. You guys can look forward to that. Hopefully more of those soon. But besides that, yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, which is nice, because when the markets aren't really doing much, it gives me a lot more time to focus on this outside content that I'm working on. So see, I want to turn it up. Prerequisites for trading, for sure, absolutely. You know, and I'm guilty of it. There's times, like, when I first originally went through it, I went through it in sections and not at once. So I'd read certain chapters, kind of like, okay, cool, good concept, good idea. You know, just disappear for a couple months, come back. Where you're talking now, the mic was cool. Okay. So I guess I have to be back a little here. Okay. Thank you, Sweet Chunk. I appreciate it. So, what I was saying was, I would always go back and never sit there and fully read it through. I would always take it in chunks, and I would disappear for a couple months, not really retain what's going on. So it kind of was just in pieces. It wasn't necessarily, that didn't necessarily connect well with me entirely. So I'm guilty of that, and I'm really taking the time to go through it and taking notes on it. And eventually, when the videos do come out, it's gonna be a good refresher for me, and hopefully a good refresher for you guys. Mark Douglas, Paula T. Webb, Trader Tom. Is she, if it's Paula T. Webb, is she an author or is she on YouTube? I'll add that to my list. I'll check it out. I have some Trading Tom seminars I do want to go over. I'm probably gonna make a dedicated section where I just kind of go through it. I might even do a live with you guys or do it in Discord or something. If you guys are interested. Because a lot of the psychology stuff is good. It's something that should be focused on more than the actual chart stuff, in my opinion. The chart stuff is easy. The psychology part is what's going to be difficult for a lot of people. It was difficult for some points in my career. Luckily, I'm able to objectively look at what I've been doing. So if I've made a mistake, I can go back and think, okay, what did I do wrong? And how did that decision spiral into worse decisions? That's usually what happens, is that if you go into the market with a certain attitude from the get-go, you're pretty much doomed from the start. And that's something that is referenced a lot in the book. And I think that's something that's really, really important that you guys understand. What's up, peeps? We buried alive in life lately, but thought I'd see. What's up? Robots, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, buddy. Good to hear from you. She's Mark Douglas's other half. Oh, really? What, like, actually, like, are they, like, married, or are you just, like, saying that from, like, perspective? Like, they give two different perspectives on certain things. I'll definitely look into it, Josh. Definitely look into it. Robots, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hope all is well. We long, short, both, neither. Hello. I'm both right now. I'm short and long. The beauty about doing it at the right places is that if you time it right and you get good positions, your account still goes up regardless. Like, I'm sitting in a better spot now before I enter these longs. Or no, sorry. I entered a better spot. I'm in a better spot account-wise now than I was before I entered the longs. You know, because you would think, obviously, when price goes up into short, you lose money. But for me, you know, if you can time things right, you can add a lot. So I'm almost at, well, I'm at almost 1,200. So at this rate, we're going to get to 3x pretty soon. I think they were together for a long time. I believe she handles his work now. I think she contributed it. Interesting. I'll definitely look into that. I know Mark Douglas has another book that someone recommended to me too. I forgot the name of it. I really forgot. But I think Trading the Zone is a really good start for most people. I let my shorts stop because I sold some off. We're sitting on BTC long looking for a short setup, mostly chilling. Alright. I'm assuming you got off this, not got off. I'm assuming you got in off of this ABC here, Rob. Rob, robot, sorry. I don't know why I called you Rob. Unless that is your name, that'd be pretty funny, actually. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap things up here in a couple minutes. I'm probably gonna aim for another 4 or 5 minutes before I sign off, so I'll give you guys the last chance to ask me anything. Dug that KNC short. All you, man. Paid myself twice on that one. Are you thanking me personally? I think Josh is the one who pointed that out. If you're thanking me, I mean, I appreciate it, but I think that was Josh initially. Oh, that was me. That was me. Even with the negative funding rate, that was what I was supposed to surprise with. Yes, this was me. Okay. I don't know. It was one of us. It was me or Josh. I think it was me. But Josh, thank you anyway. Thank you for bringing it up. I'm curious. Because yes, I remember this now. You had a question for me and then you took it off. Where did that setup come from? 4.5. 4.5. They're looking it up. Ah, I see. I see what you did. I hope you did well. It's a decent setup. But I'm glad you did well on that. It was a short that pumped back twice. Few good trades long short. All right, good man. I'm glad you're able to play that in between. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. Wrap it up. Get like 2 more minutes. So you do a quick little outro, I guess. Wrap up, just in case you guys are watching the replay of this, or if you guys are just tuning in now. So pretty much, long story short, I'm still in my macro shorts. I did take a long off of this ABC here, and I'm looking for some sort of ABC to the upside to get into this little zone here. Now the reason why I highlighted it is 2 things. One, it's based off of this area of chop, which I consider to be a good resistance area, plus it lines up with the 14418 region of this previous trend. Same thing goes with ETH. You know, I'm not looking for a new high. I'm just looking for at least a little retest of the upside before the market either decides to continue forward and move up, or it gets rejected again. Regardless, as long as I'm able to take my profit, I'll be fine. You know, it's just helping me secure some of the profits from the bigger short that I am holding, just in case. So, besides that, not much has changed. If there's any updates, you know, I'll be sure to let you guys know, whether it's next time you see me, or, you know, if you guys are in the Discord. And if you guys aren't in the Discord and are interested in getting more direct help from me, I do have a Discord group where I do give my opinions or stuff that I'm looking for based off certain setups. It's more real-time access from me. And let me just pop it up here quick in case you guys are interested. I also give tutorial videos on how to do the ABC method. You know, it even goes back to basic leverage trading stuff that you guys, I feel like you should know from the get-go. You know, how to use a risk reward calculator, how to count, you know, how to use proper risk, how to plot your positions. So if you guys are interested in that, there is a link in the description where you can sign up to join. I would appreciate it. It helps support me in the channel, and also you guys get some valuable content. I put some good time into it, and hopefully it does help you guys in some sort of way. So it'd mean a lot. It'd be awesome. But besides that, if you guys aren't subscribed, I'd appreciate you if you would subscribe for more content like this. I'm gonna be on here trying to get as many update videos or live streams that I can. There's also gonna be some tips and tricks videos I plan on releasing, and there's some other topics I do want to cover at some point. So if you guys are interested in learning more from me, or just being in here in general, just being a part of everything, I would appreciate it. Like the video, comment if you haven't, and I'm going to try to get on here again sometime soon. I'm sorry that I was kind of slacking last week. I had some stuff going on, but you know, we're here. We're back on the schedule, so hopefully Thursday or Friday, depending on what I got going on, that's to be the next plan for me to stream. Sweet Chunk, thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. I really appreciate you. So before I sign off, hope you guys have a good day, good rest of your week, a good few days or so until I see you next time. Hopefully this trade works out. You know, next time we'll be on here, we'll find out whether I get to take profit on this hedge long, or we just continue downward. So we'll see until then. All right, guys, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by, and until the next one, have a good night.